Hello everybody, welcome to another Transformers KO review. Now these are some KO downsized combining G1 Dinobots. Now when I first saw this on eBay, I originally was going to stay away from this because I thought it was just going to be another one of those, oh it's a combining dinosaur type robot team that had absolutely no basis on Transformers at all. It was only when I really had a closer look that really you realise all these are the Dinobots. They've just been downsized and then made to combine, a bit like the downsized Seacons and downsized Predacons that I've got. They retooled bits, and in some cases they're actually pretty cool. There are some winners and losers in this team, unfortunately, but we're going to show you them as we go along. Right, we're going to start here. This is obviously Sludge. Now you can tell it's Sludge. It looks very Sludge-like. He's got the same legs. He's got the same sort of head, and the mouth, I believe, does open if you want. These are just under basic size, sort of size toys, really. You can see like the arms there. Right, we're going to transform it. Right, bear with me. Right, we're going to extend that. I think. Yep, there we go. That rotates down. We're going to fold these legs sort of back. These do act as heel spurs as well, which is pretty cool. We're going to rotate this whole big section at the back here. Rotate these little arms out. These do also come with weapons that you can attach to their shoulders and everything. Pretty much like the downsized Seacons that I've got and the Predacons, or the second version of the Predacons. But this is Sludge in his rogue mode. Looks nothing like the G1 version, really. The head hasn't been painted at all, but he does have some weapons. I'm not going to show the weapons because it's just, I think it was the Junkion Warrior type combining weapons that they did for someone. It's like a KO version of that, but same ones as I had for the Predacons and stuff. Yeah, he's okay. He's by far one of the better ones, if I'm honest. I'm just going to put him there. Yeah. But that's it, there's not really much else to say really about that. Next one is Snarl. Now Snarl, you can tell that is G1 Snarl all over. Obviously these are some weird colours. I don't know what sort of stickers to put on these really, like faction, like with a Waterbot or G2 Waterbot or whatever. Haven't really decided yet. He doesn't look that bad, if I'm honest. He looks more like a bloody McDonald's type toy, to be honest. Yeah. Anyway, right, we're going to transform it. Now, again, you have to flip his head forward, and that just sort of like ends up there. This bit ends up around here at the back. Extend it, rotate this out. These legs do sort of like fit in, which I've just sort of found out, pretty much like on the G1 version. That goes there, sort of. No, I've just rotated them the wrong way bloody around, that's why. These bits on his legs here rotate upwards instead of downwards, which they did on the original toy. And then we've got Snarl. Again, looks not really much like his original version. I mean, he does have the bottom half of his legs in the right place, although the dinosaur head there does get in the way right on his knees. Again, the head hasn't been painted, but there you go. What can you do? Right, anyway, I'm going to pop him over there. Again, he does come with some strange little swords that you can put in his hands, maybe, if you're lucky. Right, and then we're going to come to probably the next best one, which is obviously Swoop. Now, Swoop don't look too bad, apart from he does have the robot head sticking out his chest. You're not really going to do a lot about that. Again, if you turn him around, he's got all the same detailing that you had on Swoop. He's got this sort of guns off his wings there. The head is pretty cool. Looks very Swoop-like. It does open, the mouth does open. There we go. And so it's not too bad, actually. This is one of my favourites, actually, Swoop. Right, let's transform it. Where do we go? I'm going to start here at the legs, take the legs off the back, very much like the original G1 Swoop. Just going to bring them down. These feet are very, very stiff in that. God, fucking hell, I'm going to break that. Anyway, right, so the rest of the legs are a little loose. This does rotate around. You can put it on his back and rotate that little head up. You can flip the wings back, very a la G1. And then we have Swoop in robot mode. Now, it's quite like Swoop in robot mode. Again, the head hasn't been painted, but it's more defined than some of the others. And he's not too bad. Now, whether does he stand up in robot mode, I don't know. No, because those legs are really loose and he doesn't have any heel spurs whatsoever. So he's just going to fall over, unfortunately. Bit unfortunate. Right, so now we come to the last two, and it's a shame really, because these were two of my favourites really. I remember I had these as a kid, and these are really shocking, unfortunately. We're going to come to Grimlock. As you can see, it is very much Grimlock, as in the legs and everything. But the head's a problem. It looks more like a Sharkticon because it's very stumpy now. The mouth does open. Looks more like that Classics version that you got back in the late 80s, the Pretender sort of version. Now on this one, as you can see, the eyes have been painted there and the teeth have been painted. Come around to this side and they're unpainted, which is a complete and utter shame because they've done so much else with the figure. He's got guns on his back. These can raise up for some unknown reason. But now this is unfortunately as good as the figure's going to get. We'll take these guns off. Oh, fucking hell, if I can get them off. Close that up. Extend that out. Take them around for the feet. These are going to be his arms, obviously. Now these are very stiff in here. I'm going to probably end up breaking it at one point. I'm going to have to take it apart. I'll figure out just a way of freeing it up slightly. This big tail just comes on his back. And now, actually, to be honest, it ain't too bad in this robot mode. You can separate these guns, sort of. I'm not going to bother, but you can, like, even give him a doubled up gun to hold, which ain't too bad. I mean, they're all right. Well, he's all right anyway. He's not as bad as I thought he was going to be just now. Let's move on to Slag. This mode is actually really good. It's a very good Triceratops mode. He does have an opening jaws down here. He's got horns on front. He's got 4 legs, a tail. You know, he looks the business in this mode. It's just a shame you have to transform him. Sorry about this. I'm in my kitchen again, and I don't have a seat or anything, and it's actually pretty damn uncomfortable. Sorry about this, guys. Right, so we're going to transform it now, and we extend that. Rotate this. Now this didn't want to rotate the first time. I had to take it apart and just release some of the tension in the joint. This tail does flip round. Right. These robot legs. Now the instructions say these actually become the robot legs, but this looks really bad. This rotates around to become the chest, a bit like Razor Claw really, from the Predacons. Now then, and then he does have arms. Now he does have little holes in there. Oh yeah, his head is tucked away around here. Rotate that up. Now that is kind of the best robot mode you're going to get out of him. Looks really bad. You can have these at the front, then suddenly these become the feet. That just looks just as bad. The chest sticks out so far. Now these arms are going to hit this chest. You can't really do the instructions. I don't know what the instructions are thinking, right? They tell you to move them up like this and then rotate them around until they're in this position, and that's supposed to be his arms, but now they're right above his head. That don't work for me. Yeah, it's just a shame you got to transform this one because he was doing so well up until then. Right, just for a size comparison in robot mode, there's Fall of Cybertron, Shockwave. So you can see they're like a really basic size sort of toy, really. Right, we're going to combine them. Just give me 2 seconds. Right, so now then we're going to combine them. It's fairly simple, really. We just sort of like put his arms down, close that up a bit. Now, he does come with this foot plate. Now, you can actually attach all this stuff, a bit like those downsized Seacons, all this stuff in their alt modes, which is pretty cool. Anyway, so that's him. Done, really. You can add the various bits on or make a giant weapon sword thing if you want. We're just going to close Snarl up and just do something with the feet. You can do whatever you want with them, really. Again, he comes with the same foot plate. That just goes straight on the bottom. There we go. You've got his feet done. Grimlock. Now then, Grimlock, slightly different. We're going to put his arms down like that. Oh, you can't actually see. I'm doing this on the camera. Right, we're going to put these to the side. Right, so yeah, you're going to put his arms down like that. Keep his legs out. This bit folds forward, and then you're just going to sort of like angle this at an angle. And then he doesn't have any hands, but he's going to have a gun for an hand, so that just fits in there. And that's his arm mode done. Swoop. Now, Swoop's a little different. You take these wings apart off the sides, they're going to come into play later. Flip this forward, put his arms down at the side, and then just rotate his head slightly up. So he's sort of like matching like them two, really. And then that's done. Put him to the side. Now we come to Slag. Right, close that up. You can do what you want with these arms. I just do fold them up slightly. It's annoying as hell, to be honest. That sort of folds up. Make sure the head is all the way down. Unfortunately, it ends up looking like that. Now these legs do have to be down in this mode because obviously they're the connector ports. It does have a head. Can't tell, does that look like one of the spy cassettes like Frenzy or Rumble, or does that look more like Predaking? Don't know. That just fits over the top. It's got quite a happy smiley face. Right, who are we going to go for here? We're going to put the arms in. I'm not going to push these in too well because they do get stuck a bit, and considering now these are KOs, I don't want them to get stuck in there, so I can't get them out because I've done that before and they break off. Right, so there we have got his arms. If you make the sword up, it does make a big sword, and they're going to attach the Swoop there in rope mode because he doesn't have any arms either. Now we're just going to push these lightly into there. Again, they will get stuck until I drill them out properly. He ain't going to want to stay in it properly. Right, there we go. I've just got them sort of like in there, and there we go. That is the Dinobots in their now combined mode. It's alright, although it is just sort of like what you're expecting, really. There's Fall of Cybertron. Shockwave for a bit of size comparison. It's okay. I mean, considering now we've never got any combining Dinobots before, you've got nothing to go by, so it's actually pretty cool. It would definitely suit your downsized Seacons or Predacons, so you've now got Dinobots to fight them. It's pretty damn cool if you want my opinion. I think these cost me £20 off eBay. That was including postage actually. And it comes special delivery, which is pretty damn cool. For, a guy who wanted it for like £4 to send it from America. Yeah, so I couldn't grumble. Right, anyway, this has been Graham, the Collector 75, with some combining KO Dinobots, which, never thought you'd get. Right, so this is Graham. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now. Back again. I just realised I forgot to add the bloody wings. You take these guns off because they won't actually stay on. Sorry about that, it's just I put them down and forgot about them. Right, what you do with these is you combine them, come round to the back of Slag here, and then there's two little posts just here and here, and they just fit on. Pretty much like, oh, well, they're supposed to fit on, they do fit on. Pretty much like the Predacons with Dive Bomb. And there we go, there, it doesn't really make a lot of difference, but it's a little bit. Yeah, so there's your combined Dinobots, really. I think that actually, like I said it before, well, I think they're okay. A lot of people will think, nah, no way. But for me, I love the quirkiness of them, and I love stuff like this. Actually, this is about, to be honest, when I go on eBay and I search for Transformers, unless there's something specific in mind I'm looking for, the only reason I only look through the KO Transformers, the bootlegs, the knockoffs. There is actually one on there at the moment, but it's going to cost me £400, and I can't pay that, not for a knockoff, even though I really, really want it. But there we go. Right, this has been Graham, the Collector 75. Definitely sure I've added all the bits to him. Like I say, I'm not going to add the giant saw because I don't see the point. But this is it. I shall see you all next time. Bye for now.